Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. I'm just checking it. One sec. Let me know, guys, if you can hear the audio. You can see the video. Let me know if you can do this. Just waiting for a few seconds to check the audio video. One sec. Okay, I think it should be fine. Can you hear me, right? All of you? Can you guys hear me? Check, check, check. Okay, we're just going to wait for a few more seconds for people to join. Hi, everyone. How are you? How is everyone doing? Awesome. So I think before we actually begin today's weekend research, first let's just wait for a few people and then we will start. Okay. Now before that, I've been having such a tough time because I think last week I was going to do the weekend research live, and then the hotel that I was staying, because I'm traveling so much, the hotel that I'm staying in was giving me 3 Mbps speed. My Netflix, my Prime Video was not working as well. And then I came here. Now I'm in, for example, for a lot of you guys who don't know or don't follow me on Instagram, currently I am in Bangladesh right now, and again the Wi-Fi is not good, so I'm currently connected to my phone Airtel 3G Wi-Fi. So if it does lag for a bit, it'll automatically reconnect. So don't worry, I'm on mobile Wi-Fi and I have 3 GB space. So I hope this session can get done under 3 GB. So fingers crossed. Stop spamming, guys. Please don't spam. It's not good for people in the chat as well. Yeah, so I'm traveling a lot. So I'm trying to keep up with the weekend research live because this is the only time where I enjoy personally to come sit, talk, and look at more ideas, look at more stocks, and see what's happening in the space. I think there was a video that had happened a few months ago where we spoke about swing trading stocks, and I think most of the stocks actually went up after that, post our weekend research session, right? And obviously, we're accurately tracking the market more from a technical analysis standpoint and from a fundamental standpoint. We are consistently tracking it actively. So let's see now. There are a lot of results that have come out. There are a lot of stocks that are currently doing well, and you might have seen over the weekend there are some good. What do you call that? There are some good results that came out. So we'll talk about all of them as well. Okay. Our weekend research live session recordings only available for pro membership? No, so it's live. So I'm trying to build this habit so that all of us can sit and do it live, because I think the 90% of the teaching happens when I'm live, not when the pre-recording session happens. But after 24 hours, so if this video is there today, we're doing it right now. I think by 12 o'clock in the night, I just make it private and give it to those guys. And I also do some sessions for them. I'm planning to do some sessions for them this month. I'm doing a, what do you call that? I'm doing a chemical sector webinar for the pro membership viewers as well, which who all the people who basically joined the community. So I'm doing a separate one session for them. This is only because they can't join my main membership and it's too expensive. So I'm making a low cost version of it also. Cool. Apart from that, how is everyone? Before we begin the session and go deep dive into stocks, how is everyone? How is everyone enjoying? How is everyone looking at the markets? The markets are doing well. So that's something that I like a lot. We have crossed 18,000, which is again a good entry point as people are talking about. Even though the whole global outlook looks very scary, looks very grim, we are enjoying right now because India is doing a fabulous job right now, right? So India is always in a very nice position. So that is great. But apart from that, I think how are you guys doing? Would love to know that. Number one, I think a few guys have exams also here and they're coming and doing this weekend live sessions. But I think one good thing is if you think about how we were sitting today and how we were sitting maybe 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, right? You would see the difference. The difference is mainly if you look at 2, 3, or 4 weeks ago, all our portfolios were in red. Do you remember that? All our portfolios were in red. And now, if you look at it, most of our portfolios would have come up and some of your portfolios would have gone green as well. Now, it would have gone green if you had picked good stocks that are consistently doing well. If you have not picked good stocks that are not doing well, you will still be in red, sadly, right? So that is one advantage that is there. So I just wanted to come out and tell you guys that as well. So, but good, we are not in a bad situation right now. All we need to do is find good stocks and start investing in good stocks, right? A good question by Simarpreet Singh, who's a member. What is your main membership, Shashank? So the main membership is basically the course that we have, course and community that I run. So if you do the masterclass, I open slots. Whenever we do the masterclass, I open some slots for the people to come and join. But I think you can go to shashankudupa.co.in. There is all the information over there. You can join it there, right? Or I think there should be some link here. So we'll see that. Now, I'm only talking about portfolio being in green, not all stocks being in green. Please don't get overexcited. It is not possible, even for you, even for me, even for Warren Buffett, or even for anyone. If you invest in 10 stocks, all 10 stocks will be in green. That is not possible, right? Ideally, one or two stocks will be in red, or maybe 5 to 6 stocks will be in red, no problem, right? Remaining 1, 2 stocks should do really well for you. And if 1, 2 stocks do really well for you, you should be in a very good position right now. In fact, now, looking at the result of some companies, there are some good entry points. I think last time I had given you some really good entry points as well. We look at all the stocks where we had checked the entry points, where we were tracking the stocks. We will look at all of that today. Okay. Please talk about Deepak Fertilizer. Nothing to talk about Deepak Fertilizer. It's a good long-term 3-year stock, as I told you, right? So don't worry about that. What went wrong with Lotus Labs? So Lotus Labs, okay, let me explain this, right? So Lotus Labs game is now shifting. So Lotus Labs makes money from two different industries, right? One is the ARV segment and one is the synthesis department. The ARV segment was their cash cow, but now it is not doing very well. And the new segment, which is synthesis part, that is coming up right now, but it is too small in with respect to the pie. So what they're saying is we're slowly reducing this income because demand is going down, but this is the newest technology, so this is going to go up. So they're currently again in a transition phase. And whenever a company is in a transition phase, they don't do well. But if the transition phase succeeds and they do really well, then you will get a lot of money, or the results will do really well. Can somebody tell me one transition stock that is a US stock, but it is going through a transition right now and the stock price is taken a beating? Can anyone tell me what this US stock is called? It's going through a transition phase right now and the stock has taken a massive, massive, massive beating. Can somebody tell me? Right? Now, one stock is there that is currently, I'm just explaining from a case study point of view, whenever there is a transition. Yes. So Facebook or Meta is currently in a transition phase because their revenues from Facebook and Meta is there, but they're focusing more on futuristic technology. What is the futuristic technology? They're focusing on the metaverse. Now, metaverse will only get successful after 5 years or maybe after 7 years, but they are investing today and they're transitioning today into the metaverse. So that is a problem. Twitter, not much of a transition. In fact, they're just automatically becoming better. They were really bad before. But Facebook Meta is going through a transformation right now, and that is why the stock is getting affected. So whenever they talk about that, stock is getting affected. Utkarsh Johari, please talk about US stocks. So guys, I've told you this, right? When you look at US stocks, you look at Google, you look at Amazon, you look at Apple, you look at all of these other companies, they've gone down significantly. It is not a bad time for you to start accumulating heavy weights of the US stock market, heavy weights. And I think I made a video on the heavy weights as well. I think I recently did a video on the US stocks. There are some really good stocks that are available at discount. For example, Amazon is a good time to buy. Facebook is not a good time to buy right now. Amazon is a good time to buy. Google is a very good time to buy right now. So all of these companies are really good to buy. Other companies, I would say, don't take a very big bet on, say, Meta. Meta is in a transitional phase. Let it come out of it, and then we'll invest in Meta. But right now, Meta is not good. But Microsoft, you can invest. That is not a problem at all. So US stocks right now, if you want to invest, it is a very good time. Why? You're investing at 20-30% down. Eventually, after 2-3 years, upar jayega, right? It will go up. So you have no problem about it at all. Cool. Chalo. Let's go into screen share mode and analyze more. Somebody's saying no multi-bagger analysis. How many more do you want, man? We found so many multi-baggers. We found Finiotex, which has done a phenomenal run up. We have found Deepak Fertilizers, which is also doing a good run up. How many more do you want? What else did we discuss? This Varun Beverages, come on, 30-35% up already from what we had spoken about. Anubhav, this is all for you, Anubhav. So we have done a lot. I mean, people who have been consistently watching the Weekend Research live have taken these bets. If you come in one of the lives, then obviously you won't know what's happened in the past, right? But we have spoken about all of these companies that have gone really well. Last year, we spoke about Tata Elxsi. Yes, Clean Science will be one that I am currently betting on, which I believe has not gone up yet, but will go up in the future, right? So that is a bet that I'm taking. Abhi upar jane ke baad, everyone will be like, "Arey Shashank, you told us late." But it doesn't work that you invest today and it goes up today, right? It takes time to go up. So it is all long-term bets, right? So I'm taking these bets. So let's see what is going to happen. Chalo, let's go into screen share mode. Let's go into what is happening from a global standpoint. Then we'll look at what is happening from a local standpoint. Let's look at some technical analysis and let's see if there are some good stocks in the market right now. Then I will take all your suggestions and questions and we will do some research on that as well, depending on a technical standpoint, whether you should enter or whether you should exit. Awesome. Cool. When can I buy Finiotex? Let's look at the stock today. Let's look at the stock today and look at both from a quick fundamental and quick technical, right? Anubhav, then how did you not take advantage? If you were in all my live streams, you would have known I've spoken about Varun Beverages, which has gone up, and we've continuously been talking about that. I have spoken about Indian hotels, that also went up after that. I spoke about Trent Industries, that also has gone up, consistently going up. So many we've discussed, man. I think we've discussed a lot. Not everything goes up, right? Not everything goes up. Some of them go up, some of them go down, but you have to give it time, right? Even I can't go at 100% accuracy, but overall, I'm always up. So overall, as long as you're always up overall, on the long term, nothing, no problem doing, right? Chill out and relax. Okay, chalo, let's go into screen share mode without wasting any more time. See, it's so nice to come and talk to you guys. It's so fun. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Let me check. Okay, so first let's discuss. First, I want to discuss the SBI results that came out just now. So yesterday, I think the SBI results came out, and it is one of the best results ever posted by the bank. Now, that is what has been touted as the best result ever posted by the bank. Why? Because the net profit jumped 74%, net interest income rises 16%, right? Is what is said here. Now, was this a good result or bad result, guys? Come on, I want to ask the audience. Was this result a good result or a bad result? Let me check, right? I want to ask you guys, is it a good result or a bad result? Chalo, you guys have been doing this live stream with me for a very long period of time. You guys now should know whether how we do research and how we do analysis, right? So is this a good result or a bad result? Okay. Komagal is saying good. Tanmoy is saying good. Okay. So some people are saying good. Some people are, nobody's saying bad till now, but most of them are saying good, right? Okay. Don't forget, what did we say? What have we always said, right? Whenever a result come out, right? Do we trust Live Mint or do we trust Money Control? Do we trust any company? Do we trust any news article? Yes or no? Because remember, we have seen this time and time again, right? That it always looks good on Live Mint. It always looks good on Money Control. But the correct answer should be, whenever I ask you, is this result good or bad? You should say, Shashank, go check the PNL, then we'll decide whether it's good or bad. Go check the balance sheet, then we'll decide it's good or bad. So before looking at this, we should never assume that this is right or wrong, because I always have a question mark with news articles, right? For example, JSW Steel. You saw the JSW Steel example, minus 900 crores, right? The news article came out that JSW Steel is minus 900 crores. It is very bad. It is going down, etc., etc. All the negative sentiment, it went up by 5% after that. 5% upper, right? Now, whether it was manipulated or not, we don't know, right? But always read the fine print. Now, even for this, right? Adani made SBI result good. No, Adani can't make SBI result good. But no, let me just show you something, right? Simple stuff, logic. If you look at this article, is it possible for a bank of SBI size for their net profit to go up 74% in a year? Very simple line I'm asking, right? Is it possible for a bank of the size of SBI to boost their net profit up 74%? Naturally, is it possible? You've seen so many companies in the past, right? When you see so many companies in the past, you see that net profit goes up by 5%, 7%, 10%. 74% net profit jump naturally. I'm talking about naturally, not possible. That means what has happened? Something kuch to change hua. Can I safely say that there is something that has changed? Right? Maybe something in one of those lines, exceptional items, ye wo, kuch to kuch change hua hai, right? Something has done some difference. So naturally, it's not possible. So don't get excited is what I'm saying. Net interest income rises to 16.8%. Okay, fine. That is good. That we'll see. Now, before I even go into this, this is the news article. This is how the news article comes, right? This is the best ever result of SBI, which is what everyone is saying. I don't know. I'm still not saying it's a good or bad result. I will go check out one by one. Okay. Now, SBI's result PDF is like this. Okay. It is quite complicated. So I want you guys to like little adjust with me, because I can't make it easier for you to look. It's like this very dirty. And in fact, it is standalone here and consolidated here. So we'll have to go towards the right and more, look at it even more. Let's go one by one. Okay. So I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. It's even blurred. Okay. In total income, let's look at interest earned and total income, right? So interest earned is 79 in the standalone. This is standalone. So I need to go towards the this one, quarter ended. Okay. This is consolidated. So interest earned has definitely gone up 73, 76, 84. Okay. And by the way, all this is in crores, right? I'm assuming all this is in crores, guys. Yes, all of this is in crores. A lot of money, right? So this is 84,000 crores jumped from 76,000 crores. Is this positive or not? This is positive. Correct? This is positive. This I will give it to you as positive. Good, very good growth. In fact, here to here, very less growth. 76 to 84 is a significant significant high growth, right? And coming down to total income, let's look at if anything else has changed. So 43, 48, 54, pretty much the same. 23, 24, 26, pretty much the same. This, pretty much okay. It's come down a little bit, and this is also fine. So let's come back and check what is other income not required, total income. Other income and total income. Usually other income में बहुत झोल होता है, but there is no झोल here. So total income would come to, shit, it's so confusing, guys. Okay, other income is 30,000 crores as compared to 17,000 last year, but quarter on quarter 28,000. So it's fine. This is not very different, right? So the total income is 114 wala 11. My God, I'm feeling bad to read this with you guys, but okay. The total income is 114,782 compared to 94. Matlab, good, not bad. 20,000 crores more they've made this quarter. Not bad at all. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go back here. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. Total income is fine. Then we need to come and look at total expenditure. And we will see if there is any anomalies with total expenditure. Okay. Quarter ended, total expenditure is 91,000 compared to 79,000 before. Any big differences? Nothing big here. As far as I can see, no big differences. So it's fine. What is the total operating profit? Total operating profit is 23,000 crores. Last time it was 15,000 crores. And before that was 20,000 crores. So till now, okay, guys, I want to ask you this question. Till now, are you seeing a 74% jump that can happen? For a 74% jump to happen, 15,000 crores should be close to around 30,000 crores, almost double, maybe a little lesser, maybe at 27,000 crores or something like that. But it is already looking like there is a massive 75% net profit jump. So let's understand where the cost saving has happened, because there is some difference that has happened here. Let's find out where the cost saving has happened. Now, there is a cost saving that has happened here for 4,700 se leke 3,400, 4,600 se leke 2,400. So there's a huge 3,000 crore benefit that they have got here. What is these two parameters? Let's look at this. These two parameters were provisions. Okay. That means, do you guys know what provision is? Do you guys know what provision is? Does everyone know what provision is? Or if you don't know, let me know. I will tell you. No problem. Okay. I will tell you what provision is. Now, what does provision say? Okay. Basically, what happens is when you give loans to people, right? When you give loans to people, there is a chance that the bank says, you know what, there is a possibility that some amount of money we will not recover. It can go into bad debt. Somebody becomes bankrupt. I cannot pay the money back. Hey, Shashank Udupa ko loan diya, pata nahi de payega ki nahi. So what the bank says, if this happens, right, they're assuming, they're looking at the high risk assets. If this happens, banks are by default supposed to keep some amount of their money, okay, to set aside this bad loans. There's something goes wrong and something bad happens, they're supposed to keep a provision for it. What is provision? Basically, it's like a slight emergency fund. Like we keep an emergency fund, like something goes wrong, we need to keep an emergency fund. Same way, they're keeping a small emergency fund if something goes wrong in the loans. Okay. Now, it depends on banks. Some banks keep a very high provision amount. Some banks keep a very low provision amount. Now, what is happening is SBI, okay, earlier in the past, okay, has kept good amount of provisions, right? 4,700, 4,600 crores last time. This time they've reduced the provision from 4,700 to 3,400, which is automatically a 1,300 crore jump. And then they've reduced another provision from 4,600 to 2,400, which is 2,400 jump. So 2,400 plus 1,600 automatically gives you 4,000 crores just because they reduced the provisions. Now, is reduction in provisions equal to increase in sales? Yes, no? No, right? There's no reduction of provisions. There's an increase to sales. This is just a risk. This is just a risk management thing. So if I assume that they had not done any changes and the provision was the same, last year was 4,700, this year also 4,000. In fact, provision should be more. Why should provision be more? Because you have done more lending, you've got more revenue. So in fact, your provision should be going up constantly. Because pehle ka bhi provision hai, abhi new loans ka bhi provision hai, right? But the provision has gone down by 4,000 crores. So that has added a huge chunk, actually not a huge chunk, but added a good chunk to the profitability here. Like if you look at this 23,000, then you add another 4,000, that has actually given a benefit here. Now, if you come down, what are these numbers? Let's go back. So it says profit and loss from ordinary activities before tax and after tax. Now, if you look at the profit and loss quarter on quarter, it shows a 100% jump. 10,000 crores last quarter, this quarter 20,000 crores. Why? Because the benefit of this 4,000 crores has been added here. If it was not benefit of 4,000 crores, this would have been 16,000 crores and this would have been 10,000 crores. It's still good. It's still a 60% jump in profit of the year, right? Without adding anything else below. But right now it looks like this is 20,000 and this is 10,000. Now let's look at what is this 5,300 over here, right? Now what it says, tax expense and then net profit after tax. So let's see, the tax expense here is 5,000 crores, right? Where is it? Yeah, 5,000 crores, which is correct, which is double of what it was in the last quarter. So no problem at all. And totally profit before tax comes to 15,000 crores, whereas last time it was 7,500. Exceptional items wo sab add karke, it comes to finally 14,752 compared to 7,300, right? Profit and loss, which is a massive jump, which is a double jump. And double jump pushed by your 4,000 crores of benefit that they have done by reducing provisions. If they had increased the 4,000 crores, this would be somewhere around 11,000, 12,000, assuming tax rate also would be slightly lower, right? Now, coming to the other formulas, let's see what are the other formulas. All this is not required. NPA. NPA is very important. Non-performing assets, right? We don't have the data right now yet, as from what I can see, but let's look at the standalone numbers for NPAs now. Now, if you look at NPA, there is GNPA and NNPA. Gross net profit basically is just an amount of days. Number of days people have not paid goes into gross, and net NPAs, number of days, again higher days, right? Ideally, NPA should always be low. What is NPA? NPA is called non-performing asset. So the lower, the better. That means if you're lowering your NPAs, your provisions can go down. Agreed, right? Agreed, no problem. If your NPAs are going down, you can reduce your provisions because you're saying I'm doing good lending right now. I'm not doing bad lending. So the chances of bad people coming in is lower. Now let's see, where is this? This is correct. Okay. So the NPA has gone down significantly. It's gone down from 4.9 last year to 3.5 to this year. And even on a quarter to quarter, they've almost had a 0.40% drop in the NPAs, both in GNPA and NNPA, which is again very good. And automatically, because of that, the return on assets, that means the return on the money that they're putting in right now, is becoming very high, which is 0.48 to 1.04. Now, this also became a highlight in all the news articles. This became a highlight, which said that SBI for the first time has given a positive 1% return on assets. Why? Because now they're lending better, they're getting money better, they're becoming more efficient, and the credit rating that they're doing with the risk assessment and risk management, they're giving it to good people. So all in all, okay, coming to the summary of the result now. Let me go back and read the news article. Now you understood everything. You understood everything. Let's look at news article now. Okay. Now what it said is net profit has gone up by 74%. This we'll keep aside for now. This is slightly over exaggerated. I'm not saying the result is bad. Okay. Now, if you go down and see what and all they've said, SBI deposits stood here, which is around 10% higher from the deposits of last year. Very good. Bank more deposits. They do really well. SBI has reduced its NPA also and reported a credit growth. Now I will ask you the question again. Okay, now I will come back and ask you the question again, right? Was SBI result good or was SBI result bad? Now I want to ask you guys this question. So let's look at it one by one. Let's look at it one by one. Was there increase in revenue? Yes, there was increase in revenue. Was there increase in profit before tax? Yes, there was increase in profit before tax. Was there increase in profit after tax? Yes, there was increase in profit after tax. Did the provisions reduce? Yes, the provision reduced. But wait, did the NPA reduce as well? Yes, the NPA reduced as well. Okay, then you are reducing provision, it's fine. The ratio, I don't know, right? Ratio is bank dependent. They are doing their own analysis, right? But what happened is, so the result is not bad, first of all. Result is good. Okay, ROA is good, NPA is going down. All of these are good results. But the news, if you look at the news, what they have done, they've highlighted only one thing. What is the one thing? Net profit jumped 74%. Why? Because you will click and it's a clickbait, right? The news has highlighted net profit jumped 74%. That is stupid. That's why I don't believe the news. In fact, the news should say SBI results, ROA above 1%, GNPA and NNPA have dropped, right? Quite significantly. There's a lower GNPA and NNPA, and revenues have gone up. That is what they should actually say. And deposits have gone up. That should be the highlight, not net profit jump 74%, because udhar bahut gochi hota on the top and on the below, right? So that is why usually what happens, these articles are clickbait, but you should always go inside and start reading. Then you'll really understand what is actually good and what is actually bad. So now we know that overall it is good, right? And these things have actually gone down, which is more significant for a bank compared to your just net profit going up. So if you only look at it from that lens, you will, in other results, you'll make a loss. Basically, that's how it is. Understood? Did you guys learn? So next time if I ask you, is the result good or is the result bad, you should say, we don't know, Shashank, open the P&L. Let's go and check whether it's actually good or actually bad. Got it? Cool. Good learning. Okay. Now, what is going to now look at one more beautiful thing. Let me show you something else. Now, let me open the chart of SBI. Okay, this is something you guys should see. Let me do 15-minute chart of yesterday. Actually, let me do 5-minute chart. One sec. I'll show you something. So, SBI yesterday, okay, in the last maybe 30 minutes, suddenly started rallying a lot. The last 30, by the way, this is on Friday. This is on Friday. Result came on Saturday. Understood? Very clear. This is on Friday. Result came on Saturday. But in the last 30 minutes, the stock price went up. So if I actually show you this, look at this. Look at how it looks. The whole day, nothing's happening. Chilling, relaxing, no problem. But last 30, from 2:30 onwards, it's suddenly from 3 o'clock onwards, it suddenly started going up from 3 o'clock to 3:30. It went up from 590 to 590, almost 595, right? A good significant jump. And this happened one day before the results. Now, do you think this is by chance that a stock starts rallying just before the result? Or do you think there's something else there? What do you guys think? Do you think it's by chance or you think something else is at play? The reason why I'm saying this is whenever there is a result, okay, which is going to come out the next day, we don't know. It's a 50-50% chance whether the result is good or the result is bad or the result has no impact at all. It is normal result, right? But whenever there's a result the next day, you should always look at the stock the previous day, right? Mainly because if you suddenly see in the last 15 to 30 minutes the stock price is going up, that means the assumption is that it might be a positive result. But if you suddenly see it going down, that means the market is saying it might be a negative result. So always this is there. Information, as I said, in the whole market changes very differently. You get information slightly later. I might get it after 2 days. But there are big players who get it much before. And only big players can move stock prices like this. Huh? Me and you sitting here buying 100 shares of SBI is not going to move the stock price at all. Kuch nahi hone wala. You have to buy in crores and crores. So the big players always have some kind of information that is faster and that they get thing, right? Sadly, we are not in that league right now, right? Eventually, hopefully, we'll get there one day, but not right now. Got it? So this is again very interesting for you guys to look at. Now, come to main thing. Where is SBI at right now? Okay, from a technical, fundamental, whatever standpoint. Fundamental we saw. Let's look at technical. Now, when we looked at this, right, we saw that SBI was trading in a channel for a very long period of time. This was the channel we had drawn a long time ago. And we saw that this was trading in a channel for a long period of time. Now it has significantly broken the channel and given a good result. That means it is going to do a nice upward journey, at least till 640, 650. And also, I think a lot of guys have come up recently and also given, what do you call that, new reports. So whenever the result comes out, the broking houses come out with reports and they say whether you should buy or sell, right? So I think recently somebody came with a report. I think Sher Khan, no, Prabhudas, right? See, so for example, 4th October, Prabhudas Lilyadar came out and said that this target price of this company can go up to 650, right? Sher Khan had given it in September saying 680. So everyone is predicting that this will go up above 640, but it also gives us a significant amount of gains, right? Almost you can say another 8 to 10% gains is still predicted in SBI for now. Cool. So that is a way that you can check now, but this is good. You can get a small swing trade over here where you can take, again, watch at 9:15 on Monday, whether the sentiment of the market is positive or negative. But overall, SBI's sentiment is currently in a positive zone overall. Okay. Somebody's, yeah. Okay, let's look at it. Now, where is our Sensex? Remember this line we had drawn on Sensex long time ago? The whole line, you can see this. Now we have significantly with full positivity broken that line. That means if we break this line, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Sorry, somebody called, so the network gets cut. Hopefully 3 GB is not over. Yeah, somebody called me, to lag over. But you see this line, right? Significant breakout of the line retested. Now we are heading towards new highs. Where is the new highs? We don't know, but it will be a slow upward rise. Hopefully, fingers crossed, unless and until some really bad news comes back. If there's no bad news, this will not go down. But if some really bad news comes out, this will again go back down. So pray that we break this line and keep going in an upward trajectory, right? Nifty also obviously similar patterns. Nifty also similar patterns, doing really well. Nifty is also doing really well. Where is my Nasdaq trigger? One sec. My Nasdaq. I always check Nasdaq mainly to keep an eye out on what's happening with them. This is how Nasdaq's looking right now, guys. What a beautiful chart, no? Such a beautiful chart of Nasdaq. Very predictable chart. This is what I love about Nasdaq, that it's in a very predictable chart right now. Just look at this. This is going to this. As I said, if it keeps going below this line, if it goes below 10,455, for all the people who are asking about US stocks, if Nasdaq goes below this line right now, which is 10,400, 400 and whatever, it will go down. It will definitely go down. If it goes down below this, start accumulating. Anywhere close to this line, it is called the margin of safety line. So anywhere over here, if you keep buying, it is considered a good buy, right? Because then it will swing upwards again. It keeps swinging up, swinging down, swinging up, swinging down. If it comes till here, start buying, it will swing up once at least, right? And eventually this has to go up. So there's no problem about it. Aaj nahi to kal jana hi hai, but keep an eye out on all of this, right? I'm telling you right now. So whenever I'm telling you all this, take some opportunities and start making money out of all this. Okay. Next. I'm still learning, guys. So Athar was asking, once you said you're learning F&O, are you still doing it? Yeah, yes, I am still doing it. I'm still learning in smaller quantities. Not obviously making, I won't come like other people and say I'm making a lot of money. I'm not. Small, not in loss, still in profit, but not making as much as what other people are making because I'm still learning. I'm not become a pro yet. So give me some time, let me learn more. But as I'm learning, I keep telling you guys because I keep tracking stocks as well, right? So I give you a mix of both worlds. Now, let's look at Axis Bank quickly. Let's look at all the banks. Axis Bank, again, we had spoken about a good entry point. This was the entry point. We said if it breaks this line, keep an eye out. It did break the line. And then suddenly, sadly, there's no position to get in. Why? Because after breaking out this line, it directly did a gap up and went up a lot. So this is not a good entry point. But right now, you can buy Axis Bank. Let me actually start making some triggers and see. We'll start tracking this as well. There was a way you can do I'm so bad with this also, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. One sec. Call out. Okay. Can I say that I want to buy here? Entry Axis Bank. Now, okay, what is the date? Let's say 4th November, last traded day. Okay, we'll just keep it here for now. We'll see it. We'll keep tracking it later because again, these are examples that we need to keep looking at. So we'll not setting an alert. We'll just keep it here and we'll see what happens, right? This is assuming you take an entry point here. Now coming to Infosys. Okay, Infosys, no entry, no exit right now. Still trading in the channel, so we'll wait. TCS, actually, we were tracking. Remember TCS? We were tracking here. And if it goes above this, we will buy. If it goes below this, we will sell. TCS, again, I would say this is a very good point. Very, very, very good point right now. Okay, let me do it this side. TCS, November 4th. We don't know whether it'll do well or not, but this is only for training purposes and tracking purposes. So we will keep tracking it. So next time when I do weekend research session, and maybe after 1 week and I open this, it'll automatically show what we had done a day much before, right? But assuming that we take positions here, we will see how much we're making, how much we're not making. This is all paper. This is not actual trading, right? So I'm just doing it here. Tata Elxsi, as I said, I like this. I like this position a lot. I know it is not a great position right now and it is doing well, but I personally like this position a lot to re-enter. Okay, so I'm just saying, again, November 4th. I like this a lot, this position. We might be completely wrong with this, right? But I don't know. So I'm seeing, because I'm only seeing that how can it go more low, right? Is there any triggers for it to go lower than this? So maybe not. We will see you tonight again at 8 p.m. Only the people in my community will see me at 8 p.m. today. Today we have the portfolio review with Mehak. So we will do that today in the evening. Okay. Okay. Next, coming to HCL Tech. HCL Tech to go. Oh my God. Guys, how many of you took advantage of this last time we spoke? Seriously, I should have done the call out that time only. But we did track this. We did see this about HCL Tech. How many of you actually took advantage of HCL Tech in the chat from our last to last weekend research? I clearly remember we spoke about HCL Tech and we said that this is going to break out. So keep an eye out on HCL Tech. Did anyone take advantage of this? Okay, quite sad. Nobody's taken advantage, I think. But yeah, this is something that we tracked last to last. Okay, two guys have taken advantage. Soham and Manjunath, you guys made returns out of this? This is something we were tracking last to last, I think 2 weeks ago. We checked this and it was doing well. and it's still doing significantly well right now. And we said that this will go up, and this will go up as much as 1212. This is going to go up till 1212. So let's keep a track on this for HCL Tech. It might go up till 1212. Axis also, you guys took advantage. Okay, very good. So we'll keep tracking like this. Now with the call outs, I have a similar tracking position. HCL we had bought. I'm not going to cheat. I'll leave it. I should have put the tracking before. Today we will put new track. From now onwards, we'll track. Okay. Wipro, nothing. Don't even touch Wipro right now. Quite sad for a lot of people who are holding it, fundamentally having a big problem. Don't touch Wipro. Varun Beverages making a massive U-turn. Again, I don't know what, there's not a clear indication of an entry or exit point. I'll wait for this. Laurus Labs, again, no entry point right now. It's going to be a 5-year hold period now. But again, if you look at this, I wouldn't mind taking a bet on Laurus Labs right now, but this can be a disastrous bet. It's a high risk bet. Okay, so let me do this here. I'll tell you why it's a high risk bet. High risk, Laurus Labs. Okay, November 4th, 2022. Reason why I'm saying high risk is because when the company is in a transition phase, there might be many shocks that might come. You might get shocked, right? And if the shocks are very significant after 2 years or 3 years, this can go down to 328, which is quite bad. So this is something that would not be a good point. Assuming that they don't give shocks, then this is a good entry point. But if they give shocks, this is not a good entry point. That is why high risk, very high risk. But we will see. You're just trying to understand how we're analyzing stuff. But this is again very, very, very difficult. Okay, difficult one. Happiest Minds. Let's look at what's happening. Happiest Minds is in a beautiful consolidation phase. Right. I would wait for a positive up movement or a down movement before actually investing in this. Right now, it is not doing any movement, so I would currently wait. Okay. DMart. Let's check DMart. One second. DMart is not loading. Why is DMart not loading? One sec. Did my internet go off? No, thank God. It is automatically opening SBI. Come on. DMart. Okay. DMart, nothing right now. No entry point, no exit point. Tata Consumers, nothing right now. Pidilite, wow, very interesting. Pidilite is very interesting. Very interesting. One sec. Very interesting zone. Why is it very interesting? Can somebody say? Can somebody tell me why Pidilite is in a very interesting zone right here? So Pidilite's result came out well. Not a bad result at all. So Pidilite did a good result also. It did go up, came back. It's consolidating right now. Again, we'll wait for a high, good positive momentum. But high risk people can take a position here. I'm not taking it right now. I'm going to wait a little more for confirmation. Kotak Bank also trading in a channel, not doing much. Havells also not doing much. JSW Steel, I have no idea for what reason it's gone up so much. In fact, it's created that W pattern and broken up the W pattern. So this is actually a very good point from a technical standpoint. If you look at it, it has done a good W pattern and given a breakout from the previous high. Has it given a breakout? Let's see. No. Oh my God. So it will either go down or it will go up. All the swing traders who are here, you can keep a very good eye out on JSW and start tracking it for the next few days. If it does go above this line, above 700, then it will definitely go up to its other previous high, which was, you can see a nice gain up to 792, right? So this is a very crucial point. But if it doesn't, and if it reverses, it's coming back to 613. Okay, so for all the people who do this kind of trading, please look at it. Deepak Fertilizers, a lot of people are asking. Deepak Fertilizers, good point to buy. I'm putting a call out here. Good point to buy. No issues at all. And I will show you guys this every week. No cheating over here. One sec. This is a high conviction 3-year horizon pick. Okay. Hold for 3. Check every quarter. Cool, guys. This is what I've put here. So please keep, if you guys use TradingView as well, I would suggest you also do the same call outs, what I'm doing. So it's easier for you to track when I'm not there, or else you have to keep coming back. You have to keep coming and checking here. So that is why I'm saying. Cool. Yeah, I know. GK, I saw that. Next, come to CDSL. Nothing right now. Come to Bajaj Finance. No, nothing right now. Bajaj FinServ. It is in a very crucial point. We'll wait for one more week. Okay, this is not there. Coal India is just going up mainly. Coal India, we missed the chance. This was the good time to invest, but we missed it. So I would not take a fresh right now. SBI, let me put the call out. Okay, Let me put the call out here. Very good result. Okay, and what did we analyze the result? Lower GNPA, and NNPA, higher revenue, lower provisions might be a concern, long term plus swing trade possible. Okay, this is what we are saying right now. I know it's a little messy, sorry, a little messy. I'm just trying to explain while teaching here. Now I want you guys to tell me a few stocks that we can also check, and I can tell you whether it's, ouch, I can tell you whether it's good or bad time to enter. Yeah, so much detail. See, the reason is why I'm doing so much detail, Atharva. After 3 weeks, after 4 weeks, after 5 weeks, I won't remember what has happened at this point. So this is basically a note for myself, for my future self. Let's put it that way. It is a note for my future self. Okay, Tata Alexi I've already done, so don't worry about that. Polycab. Okay, let's check Polycab. I'm so worried about my internet. Okay. Let's check Polycab. Very good. Who said Polycab? Who was this person who said Polycab? Divij Patel. Very good, very good. Very good pick. You're going to help all of us, I feel. Okay, let's look at Polycab right now. Polycab, very interesting. Now, Polycab is going to go on our radar. Okay, why am I saying it's going to go on our radar? It is very close to its breakout, very similar to what we observed in Axis Bank, right? Very close to the breakout. So we will keep Polycab on our radar right now and keep tracking. The minute it goes above this 2,774 in a convincing, significant manner, we will take a position here. Okay, so keep this on your radar right now. What else? Anyone who are members, you can also put the name of the stocks. You will come right ahead for me so I can see, or whoever are members, I can see it more clearly for you guys. Okay, Zomato. Mr. Zomato. Zomato se yaad hai, guys. Okay, if you guys are free, I want you guys to subscribe to another channel that I have. Okay, I don't know how many of you have seen that other channel. It is my own channel. It is a credit card channel. So I keep putting information about credit cards, about the new credit cards in the market, how to increase your credit score. So if you guys are free, you can go subscribe to it. I put very less videos, like one video a week. Next video is coming out, a review about the Zomato Black Edition and the Silver Edition card. Right, that's coming out actually Sunday, which is Sunday. Today, Sunday, right? So today, I think at 8 p.m., you will see a video coming out about the Zomato card, and have a look at it. It's just information, good information, and I'm keeping it completely different, because if I put stock information and credit card information on this channel, you guys might get a little frustrated as well, right? So I'm pinning it on the comments. You guys can go check it out. Okay, Zomato ka dekhte pehla. What is happening with Zomato? Kidhar hai yaar Zomato? I can't see. Oh, you're down here. Sly jokes on Zomato. Zomato, nothing. Whoever is invested, keep your seatbelt on. That's it. You can't do anything. You have no option. You can't do anything. Look at this. This would have hurt. Whoever's invested in this, you have no option. Whoever is not invested in it, don't invest. Simple fact. Do not invest. There is nothing attractive about this right now for you to currently invest, right? So don't even look at it right now. There are much better, good fundamental stocks that are doing well. Someone wanted to see Deepak Nitrite. Deepak Nitrite, again in a channel from a very long period of time. We will take a buy position after this channel breaks out, after 2663. Right now, nothing positive, nothing negative about Deepak Nitrite. Okay. Somebody saying Phoenix Mills. Let's check. Okay, Phoenix Mills has been on an upward journey. Why is Phoenix Mills on this utmost tear? Who's this? Who suggested Phoenix Mills? Is this the same one of our Mumbai's Phoenix Mills, Kamla Mills? Ramesh Kar, I will come to your answer. Give me 1 sec, Ramesh. Let me just check Phoenix Mills first. This looks, actually, let me reply to Ramesh first. How should a 25-year-old invest 1 lakh per month? I'm confused. What should be my asset? First of all, I'm very amazed and I'm proud if you are Ramesh, you're 25 years old and you have 1 lakh per month as a disposable income to invest. That is quite significantly great. If you have no idea how to do fundamental analysis, then I would suggest you start learning about it. Okay, you can join my community to learn, or you can just attend my lectures here and you will keep learning. If you don't have that kind of information, then I would suggest just take one large cap, one mid cap, and one small cap mutual fund. And I think in the last weekend research, we had spoken about the 3 different mutual funds that I have suggested. So just take those 3 mutual funds and just SIP it every month. And if you're saying you have 1 lakh appetite, that's damn good. Okay. So I would suggest you do that, Ram. Or else you learn more about stocks and we'll keep tracking stocks as we are right now. So Mehul Reshamwala had suggested Phoenix Market City, 27,000 crore market cap. Has been on an upward journey for a very long period of time. Okay, decent PE as well. But is the revenue growing? Yes. 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 Okay, COVID year you leave. Wow. This is good. This is good. But oh my God, what is this? Tax 4%. This is bad. That is why I think the massive why did they do this? How can you pay 4% tax? That means next quarter will be bad. The next quarter they'll pay the remaining 20% of this quarter and the next quarter's money. So I would say discount this result. Don't take this result at face value. Also, there is something else called other income of 580 crores, where exceptional items is 557. But this looks interesting. Let me do a little more research about this. From an overall perspective, this doesn't look bad. The debt to equity ratio is slightly bad. But from an overall perspective, it doesn't seem very bad. Let me do more research. Promoter holdings constantly selling. This might be a small term momentum play, but I think there is something there. Let me check it out. Okay. Thanks, Ramesh. Thank you, whoever suggested this as well. Okay. Who else? Somebody's saying Godrej Properties and SRF. Okay, let's do Godrej Properties and SRF. The time. Okay, almost done. SRF, by the way, I'm bullish on SRF for the next few years. Not now, but for the next few years. We'll find the right entry point for SRF. But right now, it's not a good time to enter. But I am bullish on this for the next few years. Why? Because fundamentally, they're doing some really good stuff. They're entering the fluorination space. They're trying to give a massive fight to Navin Fluorine and GNFC. So we will keep an eye out on this, right? So definitely keep an eye out on this. Godrej Properties. Okay. And somebody said Sheffer. I hate when people have spellings like this. What is the spelling of Sheffer? सीधा सीधा करने का. Why ulta? SHSCHAE. Okay. Let's look at both. Right, from a Godrej. Oh my God, guys, no. Be careful. It's not looking very attractive right now. Wait for an upward swing. Right now, there is no point of getting into this right now. Sheffer, very predictable. Why is it predictable? Why is this predictable? Why is this chart predictable right now? Because it went too much, too fast. And if the reports and if the quarterly reports do not give a good result, then this always goes down like this, right? It's very common, very common. So please be very careful when a stock has recently done a massive rally. Be very careful because it has to correct a little bit and then go back up again. So yeah, profit booking happens. Okay. Somebody's asking Fine Organics. Satya. Just keeping all of it here. Satya, I think, gave a good result, recently. In the paper industry, if I'm not wrong. Fine, again, profit booking. Let's wait for a significant up move and then take a bet. For now, I think it's fallen down also because of the result. So let's just, the result's not come yet. Let's wait. Satya, again, I've not done enough research on this. I think this is not a very big company, right? This is a micro. Is it a micro cap? Then I usually don't suggest looking at this right now. No, I wouldn't. This is at your own risk. So I wouldn't keep this in my radar for now. Okay. Okay, Divis Labs. Divis Labs is going through a bad time, man. Who's asked this question? Arman. Divis Labs is going through a bad time fundamentally. Rohit Kumar, a member. Okay, Rohit Kumar, a member, is saying Birla Soft. Check. Member ka to lena padega. Birla Soft. Okay. Birla Soft has gone through a lot of shit, man. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Ouch. This hurts. This hurts. Okay. Birla Soft, let's wait. Whoever asked this question, I would say Birla Soft thoda rukte. Let's wait for the result and then take a call on the result. Okay, Rohit. But if you are holding Birla Soft, Rohit, I would say don't average. Don't do anything right now. Don't even sell. Let's wait for the next result. Don't sell right now. Okay. Hold on. Hold on for one more 2 months. Just hold on. It's not looking good for you, but hold on. Don't stress too much about it. Okay. Next, what else? Greenply. Okay, Greenply. Happiest Minds we already spoke about. Give me two more stocks. ITC. Oh yeah, ITC. I should have put ITC here. And till now, nothing else we can see a easy entry point. Okay. I'll put the note if I see a good entry point somewhere. Cool. Fine Organics and tomorrow. ITC has been the star of our Indian stock market right now. Star means star. It's almost going to its all-time high. Look at this. ITC again, I would not take a bet right now. Why I would not take a bet right now? Because बहुत ऊपर गया है, थोड़ा रुकना पड़ेगा. Let's see if it does a pullback, and after the pullback, we will take a call. So ITC is looking good. Nothing wrong with it. Wait for the results that's coming out right now. Greenply, again, no significant entry point, exit point. Wait for result to come out again. No significant. It's actually in a very big consolidation phase. Look at this massive consolidation phase. So I would say wait on this also. Let it come out of its consolidation phase, then we'll talk about it. Cool. Whenever I do this on the weekend, it's so nice because first of all, it gives me my knowledge revision as well, and also we track for everyone. So I think not just one person, but everyone learns. Like for example, now Phoenix Mills have attracted me a lot, so I'm gonna go back after the session, do some research, and then have another session in the evening. So today's slightly a hectic day for me. Okay, VST industry. Rohit Kumar is saying. Okay, let me check VST. VST Industries, is that the cigarette company? Again, no significant entry exit point. Again, trading in the channel for a very long time. And the result is coming out on 7th. So wait, no, just wait. It's just one more day. Wait for the result, then we'll see what swing happens on the result. Yeah. IDFC First Bank. Oh, even Bank of Baroda actually gave a very good result, if you guys saw. UPL, IDFC First, okay. Second. See, UPL is in this zone. So anytime it comes below this line, I would also suggest all the guys who are asking me about UPL, draw this line, no, when you're free, 683, 6863. Draw these lines and keep it. So anytime it goes below this line, accumulate. Anytime it goes above this line, I would say if you're doing swing trading, then it's a sell, right? Or else wait. IDFC First Bank is actually doing really well. It has got a good positive momentum behind it. Let it go towards this point because now it's gone up too much. Let it consolidate. But this definitely looks good. IDFC looks good, but it's also gone up too much. So I would say be careful if you're buying right now. Views on Polytex, it seems, sorry, Shivansh Soni. Views on Polyplex and Orient Electric. Cool. Let me check. Polyplex. Orient Electric, I remember we had done it once. I don't know how many of you remember. Polyplex has gone down. Let me check why. We're trading at very, very low PE ratio. It shouldn't be going down. For whoever asked me, fundamentally, there is nothing wrong. There doesn't seem anything wrong with this stock. So I think it's gone into undervalued territory. I would take a bet on this. Unless there's fundamentally something really wrong with the stock, I don't see anything wrong with the stock right now. In fact, it's trading at a very low PE ratio. Very, very low PE ratio. And the results are only going better and better and better. So whoever asked me this question, good job. I think Polyplex is something that we can take a bet on. Okay. Let me put a call out here. Yes. Let me put a call out here. Okay. Let's see whether it works. I know how much will work or not, but when we know that we're taking a bet here, we can always check the price difference and figure out whether it's good or whether it's bad. Okay. Orient Electric. No, you asked after this. Orient Electric consolidation phase. Let's check from 5592 in a downward momentum, 53 PE, which is quite high, but in a downward momentum. No, man, bad result. Very, very, very terrible result. Terrible means terrible, and something's gone fully crackpot. Crackjack has happened here. Look at this 315% tax. कुछ तो अजीब हुआ है boss, and that too this is going from operating profit for some reason. Something's really off here. I would say wait, just hold on. It doesn't seem something messy is going on there, so I would say slightly wait. I hope that answered your question. Whoever asked me this, cool. Aman Goyal has asked ONGC, Tata Steel. Okay, Steel I think is doing a revival if I'm not wrong. And ONGC ka time to chala gaya. We already spoke about the best time to invest in ONGC for all the people who were investing. We had caught the best time for ONGC. Tata Steel again, cyclical commodity. I heard it's doing a revival and the prices were going up again. But again, see, these are all commodity cycle stocks, right? I don't believe in this a lot. It's too tough, man, Amar, to find out whether it's a good time to invest or not, because it all depends on external factors that you have no idea about, right? Internal factors you can usually take a bet. External factors you have no idea. ONGC you can. ONGC you can take a bet. Whoever is doing ONGC, you can definitely think about that as well. Chalo, we'll take one more and we'll close the session, okay? Nikhil from the membership is asking what? What is Nikhil? Tata Motors, Electra Green Tech. Didn't BYD do a tie-up with Electra? How many of you have heard of BYD? BYD is a tie-up with Electra, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Yeah, see this. Warren Buffett backed Chinese EV maker BYD bets big on India. World's largest electric car vehicle is exploring contract manufacturing and expanding its assembly operations for building EVs in India. And they currently already have a tie-up with Electra. I had seen somewhere or I had read somewhere that they already have a tie-up with Electra, right? BYD, which overtook Tesla, has reported over 2 lakh deliveries. Okay, all that is fine. They have a annual assembly capacity of 10,000 units in Chennai. Okay, so this is what they currently have. Where did Electra go? Yeah. BYD is one of the largest bus manufacturers through its partnership with Electra Green Tech, which is a listed company. The buses are sold under India under the Electra brand, right? BYD will not explore a similar technology partnership for passenger vehicles. I think they're coming in directly. So Electra is obviously doing really well in India. The only problem is tomorrow, what if BYD says, okay, Tata, bye-bye Electra, we'll do it ourselves and we will sell the buses ourselves and we will stop this partnership. Or BYD can do a reverse listing by buying Electra at 4,000 crores and then listing themselves. Both possible, right? Again, these are only on order books. So Electra, again, I would say, hold on to it, right? We need to keep looking at it from a order book perspective more than anything else. Cool. I hope that answered your question. Aman, to I answered. And Nikhil, I think this was Nikhil, right? Okay. BYD tie-up, I don't think has ended. There's no news on tie-up ending, to be honest, Nikhil. Chalo, we'll take one last question, guys, and then we'll call it, okay? Sorry, one last stock, and then we'll call it. We found some good entry points today. Very, very good entry points today. Let's do Reddington and KEI. I was seeing a lot of ads on Reddington in Mumbai airport today, yesterday when I left. KEI. And Reading. Oh, Pakistan won. So now we're going to have India-Pakistan qualify. Sometimes I feel, how is it written like this? It's just beautifully written this way. KEI looks good. Let's go. This looks good, guys. I think you found one more entry point. KEI 14,000 crore market. KEI was a part of our tracker also. Yeah, KEI is doing well. Okay, let's take KEI bet. Whoever suggested this spoke about this good. Okay, good funda, long term, 1 year, hold and observe. Okay, this is the entry point for KEI if people are planning to take one. Reddington, hold, nothing. Don't do anything right now. Don't do anything right now. Why? Because it just shot up quite drastically. Time to enter was over. Let's wait until it breaks the channel of 177, then take a call on this. But till now, I would say hold karo. Thoda hold karo. Okay. Cool. 1 second. Thoda hold karo. Awesome. Chalo. 1 second. What was I doing? Okay, guys. So coming back, I think we got some really good stocks of what we were looking at right now with respect to investing and with respect to good entry points and good entry triggers. So that was something that was very nice. Apart from that, I think we'll keep tracking this from a month-on-month basis. And again, it's obviously very nice to come chit chat with you guys. For all the guys who are from my community here, we have a session again tonight at 8 p.m. So please, if you forgot to join or sign up, please sign up and enter it. We will have a session today at 8 p.m. on Zoom for all the community members that are currently here, right? For all the others who are watching this, please share it with your friends who watch Weekend Research, because after 12 or maybe tomorrow early morning, I'll make it private again, right? So that those guys can actually watch it in peace, and they ask me a lot of questions there as well. So we'll keep that. But I want you guys to start coming every week whenever I do the weekend live sessions, and we will do it together. Now, I'm traveling a lot, so let me tell you my travel plan so that you guys are also aligned with. Or a lot of people ask me the question saying, "Where are you, Shashank? You have disappeared." It is not the case. I keep sharing everything on Facebook, on Instagram. But I am back from Bangladesh on 10th November. I think that's a Friday. And 11th morning, I'm going to Chikmagalur, 11th and 12th, which is Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday, I think I'll be driving back, reaching home at 7 p.m. So Sunday would look very, I don't know. I don't know when I will do weekend research, but I can do it on Saturday early morning. I'll have to do it somewhere around 9, 10, 11 a.m. Because then I'll have to leave to Chikmagalur, which is 4 hours. I can't do it at 12 because then it'll become too late. So maybe on coming Saturday, I might do it at 11 a.m. instead of 12, slightly earlier. So for all the people who get up late, please don't get up late. Okay, try getting up slightly early. Can you place the private video link for this community also? I will do that. I will do that for the community. I'll do it this time. Okay. But ideally, just see it. No, if you can, I have to download it and re-upload it for you guys. But okay, I'll figure it out. That is number one. After that, I think next week I'm free. And again, 26th November, I'm heading off to Mangalore for I think 2-3 days, and then going to Mumbai for 2 days, and then going to Dubai for 3 days. So I'm going from 26th to December 6th. I'm again traveling, and then I'm coming back, and then again on December 15th, I'm heading off to Goa till December 18th or 19th. So I'm gonna try and do as much as I can that over the weekend, to do a 1 hour session like this where we can talk, where we can track, where we can look what's happening with the stock market right now. And today's whole session was on phone. So I'm very happy that my 4G, international 4G actually sustained this. If that is the case, then I'm very happy. I will continue doing this, right? If I don't get good internet. But either way, I'll make it a point and I come and see you. Okay, so I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to enjoy. And if you can, if you're free, click on the like button. So it's great. And also click on the new channel that I've subscribed to. So because I'm putting out more content there. So come and give me a love there also. Okay, cool. Let us know what books you're completing. Currently, I'm reading Artha Shastra. I don't know how many of you know that, but I'm reading Artha Shastra right now. Cool. Airtel OP. I swear, Airtel saved my life, but it's also saying me that your data has gone over 1 GB. So I have very less GBs for the next few days. Again, guys, lovely meeting you all. Okay, lovely meeting you all today. I know I couldn't do it last week. I scheduled it, but I have 3 Mbps speed. But today I think I could do it in an international location. So I'm very happy to like sit with you guys and interact and have fun. And I want you guys to enjoy the next half of the day. In the evening, there is India match as well with Zimbabwe. It's a fun time pass match. And in the night, community members, I'm going to meet you guys as well. Okay, this is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. Take care. See you guys. Bye. Bye. One sec. Cool.